Why can't you find love? How long have you really been single? Really? Having trouble finding that special soulmate? I can solve this one. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Your love trouble? Over. All that and more at secretsofbirthdays.com. Good morning, it's Thursday, and Sensei says it's going to be an emotional and passionate day. It's a chance of bitchiness if you try to deny or ignore how you really feel. From my smartphone to yours, keep streaming for your Thursday Namaste Today. Welcome to Namaste Today, a very self-nurturing way to start your day. I'm your host and spiritual life coach, Witecki. Namaste, my friend, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, Sensei says today's going to be a very passionate day, but the astrology is kind of funky. The moon's in Aquarius, which means we're all going to be kind of prone to deny our emotions or hold them back. But the sun is step 2 Cancer, which means our emotions are going to be super passionate at the same time, even though we're kind of pulling them back. So Sensei says if you try to judge or deny your feelings, you might get a little explosive, you might get a little bitchy. Ooh, exactly. But before we talk about that, let's take a look at today's zodiac weather. This zodiac weather is for Thursday, June 23rd, 2016. Well, looking at the 5-day moodcast, tomorrow is going to be sunny and learning, so you just get to tomorrow. Saturday, I'm predicting some showers, chance of storms, and on Sunday, it's going to be spiritual and self-compassionate. But today, I predict cloudy with the chance of moodiness. That's because our emotions are really opening up. Now, the Great Human Walk has reached step 2 Cancer. That's the Grandmaster step of Cancer. Cancer rules step 2. That means the ruling channel of the day is channel 2, and that means the ruling planet is the moon. So where's our emotional focus? Well, our emotions are moody, electric, probably overly sharp. That's because the moon is in Act 1 of Aquarius. So if our inner child is being ignored, he or she may become irreverent. Now our mental focus is seeking clarity today, but also seeking control. So sneaky smartass might try to control things. That's because Mercury is at step 17 Gemini. So with all this moodiness, what is one to do? Well, that's the topic of today's Lightwalker Newscast. Today's Lightwalker Newsflash: self-compassion is really the only way to feel your truth. And take it from me, I'm actually just now getting into my emotions on a daily level. Like I'm honestly really starting to try to surrender to my feelings and let myself live in my feelings. And that's a totally different constructed life, by the way, than living into the intellect or living in my ego that's chasing after, ambitious stuff all the time and not paying attention to how I feel. So I always want my viewers to know that Sensei has gone through everything I talk about, like everything. And I am learning to live in my emotions. And I realized in my brilliant abilities to turn my back on myself or to ignore how bad I felt for a long time, which I called being strong, trying to ignore my feelings. I realized through all of this that the way to get to your truth is through non-judgment or self-compassion. Compassion I've always had for others, but the self-compassion part, noticing my feet hurting, noticing what it's like to walk a mile in my shoes, really monitoring that, being more aware and compassionate to my feelings. That is what allowed me to see my truth. Because you'll find that as you explore your feelings, you have a lot of emotions are upset, a lot of emotions are this, a lot of emotions are that. Your mind thinks this, your mind thinks that. And really, in order to begin the healing process, everyththing has to be okay. That's what self-compassion is. It's okay, I'm upset. It's okay, I'm upset with this person. It's okay that I don't know that it's all okay. It's okay I feel this way, and it's okay however long it takes for me to feel better. That's the self-compassion. And today, my friend, you might have to employ it. All right. So that's my logic brain talking. Now let's go into my intuitive brain. This is called the Megascope. I'm going to take 3 breaths and channel for you what my guides have to say about the day. This is not scripted; just comes right out of whatever comes up. And I employ you, sir or madam, to take 3 breaths and release your tension and get to your core of your spirit today as well. Okay, so Spirit was joking with me, which is cute. And I always ask Spirit, what do you want me to talk about? And a lot of times they speak in planets to me, but sometimes I get full images of like little scenes. And that's what I was laughing at today, because I saw the moon in Aquarius. And so, as I followed that image, it was revealed to me that people are going to be irreverent. And then they start showing me, I guess, versions of myself or something. I'm just like, and actually, kind of bitching. And that's how they say you're going to feel today. It's totally okay that you're irreverent and you're bitchy and you just are fed up with everything. It's almost like an electric lightning storm, like, in the summer where, it gets really hot and you start having heat lightning. Today, that's what a lot's happening is heat lightning. You're just going to be like, rah, rah, and it's okay. Like, even the Greeks and the Romans knew it was okay that gods were pissed and they were off storming around. Today, in a way, it's actually a way of honoring your heart. And what I was shown in spirit was that that this is what brings out the charming part of humans. The part where the way you fraction off, the way you might go here or there. To be bitchy, because rather than deal with it immediately, it's like that's just part of what builds character in human beings. So a lot of people are building character. A lot of people are realizing, just give everyone a little time and space before you do anything stupid. Okay, like just don't react to anyone else. Just react to yourself. And that's what really today is about. We are now. That's what I want to impart to you is it's a new day. Looking at everything going on, you see the world is changing. You see, quote, quote, terrorism on our doorstep. And, our duty as light walkers and people who hold spirit on earth is to remain calm and to keep our emotional presence clean. So today, go ahead and make a list of all the stuff you intend to shift, okay? And go ahead and check it 300 times and be sure of it. Like, your feelings need an outlet, and some of the irreverence and the electric stuff is here for you to just be really clear about what's got to change. So it's really cute. Everyone's going to be grouchy today. Give everybody some space. Now, that said, let me give you 3 practical steps from my logic brain to help you with the day, to get you through the day, okay? Step 1, open up to your feelings today. Open up to your feelings. That means don't ignore them. That means check in on them. Ask yourself, how do I feel? Know how you feel today, okay? Don't go out there not knowing. Step 2, reserve all judgment. I get this from Venus at step 7. Open up to total self-compassion, non-judgment. Who cares that I feel this way? It's okay that I feel like this. No judgment. Step 3, nurture your negative emotions. So when you start feeling icky, start letting yourself know, like, hey, it's Cancer. I'm totally gonna, make you feel better. It's the inner king or queen. It's the part of me that loves me. It totally sucks we feel this way, but we're totally gonna get through this. That inner self nurturing and compassion will get you through the day. When you get to that negative feeling. So let that negative feeling go today. Now, for those people who are subscribers to my personal Sensei service, today in your Daily Zen, we're going to talk about how to release negative emotions. So I'm going to give you some steps to literally letting it go and letting it flow that I've learned. And at 3 o'clock, your eye candy will describe how intense are your emotions anyways. How intense are you? That's based on your moon sign in your natal chart. All right, my friends, it looks like we have this glorious sun Ra coming in the scene here. Ah! Hallelujah. I love it. I will see you all in 24 hours with more. You know, the kindest thing you can do is tell your friends, especially one that's hurting, anyone needs a little love, to come on down to SeriousJoy.tv. We aim to be the brightest star on the internet, and you are a part of it. I'll see you in 24 for your Friday show. Until then, remember, I love you, and live, love, be. As far as Einstein, if you study his life, he was a Pisces. So, he intuited and psychically drew out of God's mind how the universe worked. But when he did that, he lived in the most boring life you could ever imagine.